Dunk. Fast breaks and high-flying basketball. Well, you're in luck tonight, my friend. These are two athletic teams here.
Yes, indeed. BA, I played on a team with great athletes in Portland. Those were fun squads to play on. Each trip down the court, you never knew what could happen.
And a look at the starters for the Bulls. DeRozan and Miller in at the forward slots. Ball runs point with Levine flanking him. And it's Drummond in at the 5, roaming the paint.
If he has a lane, Grant's taking it right to the rack.
Here's Ball. The Blazers making their last shot. Drummond with the screen. Here's Levine for 3. Portland grabs the miss.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Grant with a screen on Levine. Sharp passes to Grant. The shake. Oh, Grant throws it down.
Awesome recognition from Jeremy Grant, knowing exactly where to cut after setting the pick.
You know, Smitty, we've seen some ridiculous leapers in the NBA, but Shaedon Sharp is at another level.
Yeah, Grant, some reports they have his vertical jump at 50 inches. He can posterize anyone in this league, and one of those guys who is capable of doing crazy dunks.
And the bucket is good.
A man among boys on the offensive glass. Andre Drummond picks up a lot of extra points this way.
Pass to Sharp. Outside Thibault. Now here's Brogdon. Williams, a screen on Levine. Just 3 to shoot. Brogdon, the pass to Williams. He hits it just before the shot clock expires.
The all-around game of Brogdon. I mean, he's all for doing what's best for the team. A selfless passer.
Ball against Brogdon. Drummond, high post. Pass to Williams. Drummond, a screen on Grant. Williams from long range. Drummond. And Drummond with the jam.
We talk about Williams' physical abilities, but right there, you see the awareness and willingness to be unselfish.
Brogdon with the ball. To the wing on the left. Pass to Williams. Over Drummond. Drummond grabs the miss.
He looked just a little out of rhythm. He's still trying to establish consistency from there.
And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, BA. Not sure what got into him.
Aiden, he's checked in for Williams. Now here's Levine. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. When it comes to Levine, Smitty, he has a great combination of skills at the offensive end.
He does, B.A. Zach can shoot lights out from the perimeter, and he's explosive when he attacks the basket. Just the kind of guy you want on your side.
Simons is checked in for Portland. Grant against Williams. Grant, the pass to Aiden. 3-pointer. Doesn't go, and he's 0 for 1 from the floor. The Bulls have gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. Pass to DeRozan. Shot on the wing. Yep, that one goes.
This team looks to him to score the ball. They feel good when he's taking the shots.
Simons against Levine. And it's Simons penetrating. Nice D from Levine.
Aggressive mindset, but the defender just as determined to send him away empty-handed.
Ball passes to Williams. Williams, a screen on Grant. The 3 from Ball. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
That's a play where the defender expects the drop-off. Lonzo Ball crossing him up.
Time called here. The Trailblazers decide to talk it over. There's 1:17 left in the first quarter here. Simons Simons outside. Ayton, a screen on Levine to end the run. And it's Simons missing. The Bulls have gone 4 of 6 in the first quarter. The three. And Levine gets it to go on the assist by Drummond. Levine's got 5 now.
And they're building up steam, getting out in front and trying not to look back.
They're doing it by building it out, step by step, valuing each possession.
Now here's Simons. No points so far. Ayton, a screen on Ball. Pass to Ayton. Clock at 4. Soft touch off the glass.
Nice pass. You love how Sharp anticipates situations.
Ball against Simons. Now here's Levine. Guarded closely. Takes the 3. Drummond. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. Outside Thibault. And Andre Drummond is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
And yeah, he still was moving at the point of contact.
8 seconds left to play in the first quarter. And he hits it and gets hacked. A 3-point chance here if he can convert.
Anthony Simons is a true bucket getter. Even when you foul him, he finds ways to score.
Ball outside. Got it off in time. 1 quarter in the books. And it's been a close one. Bulls out in front, up by 3. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. And before we move on, what do you think about what we've seen here from the Bulls tonight?
Well, it looks like hitting the boards hard was an emphasis of their attack. They knew how valuable it was to do so.
And they have the guys to do it. Play to your strengths, and they can make up for some of your weaknesses.
On the court for the Bulls, Levine is the 2 with DeRozan at the 3. Williams and Vucevic patrol the inside, and it's White in at the point guard position. Clock at 6. Here's Simons. Here's Sharp. And it's Portland scoring again.
Every now and then, Sharp stretches himself and goes for these mid-range J's.
And when it comes to offbeat cities, look no further than Portland, Oregon.
They do things a little different, but the Blazer players, including me, love playing here. They embrace how unique a city Portland is.
White, the pass to Williams. Now DeRozan. DeRozan off the bounce. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. DeRozan's gotten his second bucket.
You have to love the way DeRozan went at the rim. He knows he's at his best when he's the aggressor.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Well, Zach LaVine talked about his path to stardom. He said, quote, "I've always viewed myself as a top-tier player, and I put in the work. If you expect yourself to be here, it's something that you have to go out and show each and every day. I feel like I've done that." Brian, that confidence was there from day one.
He's big time, Allie. Thanks for that. Here's Levine. Oh, Zach LaVine takes flight.
An explosive, high-level athlete. You see why Zach has won multiple dunk contests.
Simons outside. Inside to the left side wing. The 3 from Ayton. And it's cleared by Vucevic. Chicago leading. To the paint. Back to DeRozan. Vucevic, a screen on Thibault. Here's DeRozan. Vucevic in the post. Covered by Thibault. He was all alone on that one. Williams has gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game. The 3 from Ayton. That doesn't go either for Ayton. And here's DeRozan. He'll bring it up for Chicago. They lead by 8. Biggest lead of the game. Here's Levine. And there's another one for the Bulls.
You see why Zach's a tough cover. He has athleticism, he can shoot the rock, and he's only getting better.
Grant with a screen on Vucevic. Pass to Sharp. Smitty, let me ask you, You think the NBA's gotten less physical in recent years?
It has, B.A. It makes sense. The game's called tighter. They want more flow. A hard foul now could be a flagrant, so guys have to play careful.
Levine with a screen on Simons. Outside Levine. This one for three. Ooh, the soft touch of Levine knocking down the three.
Oh, yeah, it's going to be payback. Levine matching threes and making plays.
Thibault finds Simons. Ayton with it. The three ball. Can't connect. Now 2 of 6 for the game. Pass to Levine. DeRozan outside. Back to Levine. Outside, Williams takes a three, and Ayton pulls it down. Portland has gone 1 of 4 from three-point land here in the second. Grant with a screen on White. White against Simons. Pass to Grant. Oh, Grant throws it down.
Heads up play by Simons. He sees a better opportunity for his team and moves the ball.
Levine passes to Williams. Williams with the screen. Levine with it. Picked up by Grant. Simons with a steal. Jumps up. Oh, hammer it home.
That hurt.
And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Oh, I love this guy. Even when they're trailing, he works hard to put on a show.
Hey, that might be just what they need right now. Fires the three, and Levine with the basket on the assist by White. Levine's got 15.
From range, Levine can be so devastating. You gotta work hard against him.
Back to Ayton. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
Strong finish to cut into that lead a little.
And left no doubt with that one, Grant. Pass to Williams. Outside White. Levine on the take. Oh, wow!
He went
Oh my
way up.
goodness.
He's a bucket. Zach LaVine is putting in work tonight.
Zach LaVine, he's been the guy making things happen for the Bulls. He made a big impact, scoring 12 points in the quarter. Back to the game after this break. And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. Boy, Zach LaVine has been sensational.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
I think both sides probably adjusted a few things. The key for him is to bring the same level of energy over these last 2 quarters.
Thibault and Grant are at the forward spots. Scoot Henderson out there with Malcolm Brogdon. And it's Ayton in at the center position. That's the group on the floor for Portland. And it's Brogdon missing.
Woo, blown opportunity right there. Won't get many chances easier than that one.
Well, unfortunately for Lonzo Ball, he's had some real difficulty staying healthy, Smitty.
B.A., you know it has to be frustrating for him. Everyone is hoping he'll find a way to turn things around and find a way to have a long career in this league.
Great open look there. Ball's got 6 points.
With slightly revised mechanics, Lonzo has become a more consistent threat from downtown.
Henderson for 3. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Drummond's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Williams. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. Smitty, ever since the Rose and Butler era came to an end, the Bulls have lacked stability.
You're so right, B.A. They have filtered through coaches. They've had high draft picks come and go, even acquired all-star players, but they're still searching for consistent success.
Caruso, he's checked in for Chicago. To the inside. Oh, Grant throws it down.
Yeah, you see the vision from Henderson. Just a terrific facilitator.
Here's Ball. He's got 6. And Ball throws it down.
Oh, excellent way to pad the lead.
Yeah, especially when it's your one throwing it down like that.
It sends a message that we're going to be aggressive no matter who's taking the shot.
The three from Ayton. Chicago grabs the miss.
It's so hard to keep the defense honest when you miss wide open looks like that.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Brian, the Bulls back in 2021 shifting the roster towards a more veteran win-now look. They've pushed their chips into the middle. Now they're trying to find their way into contention. All-star forward DeMar DeRozan said, quote, "We've got to go out there and compete. If we want this thing, we have to go after it." Brian?
All right, Allie, thank you. And Grant, this season, the Blazers adding a G League affiliate in North Portland.
Yeah, BA. I mean, the second to last team to do it. And the Suns next season will make it 30 for 30. Now there's a G League counterpart operating under each of the league's teams.
Craig is checked in for Williams. Henderson scanning the floor. Ooh, pops the J after a cagey pass fake. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by in the third quarter. Ball passes to Drummond. There's the three. Up again. Controls the rebound and the putback. DeRozan's got 6.
Right place at the right time. DeRozan rewarded for his grit.
Out of bounds. It'll go to the Bulls. And the Blazers making a change here. Williams is checked in.
Number 35, Robert Williams.
The Bulls have gone 4 of 6 from the floor in this third quarter. Ball passes to Caruso. With the floater. Here's Drummond. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Drummond's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Alex Caruso, he can make that pass in his sleep.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Ayton, the screen on Caruso. Three-pointer is up from Brogdon. 1:51 left in the third quarter. And an intentional foul right there.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Sharp, he's checked in for Portland.
Now on the floor for your traveling.
Ayton, the screen on Ball.
Number 17, Shington.
Pass to Ayton. Looking to get back on track. And it's good on the lay-in. Give him 8 points now.
You can tell Ayton knows how to assert himself inside, refusing to back off because of some coverage.
Craig with it. Guarded now by Williams. Caruso, pass to Ball. 5 on the clock. Here he goes. Now here's Drummond. Caruso outside. And Drummond with the jam.
An added wrinkle to Drummond's game, putting the ball on the floor to get to where he wants.
The big-time throwdown.
Check him out. Keeps the grip on that rim after the finish. A little extra emphasis. Pass to Caruso. It's stolen. Now the Blazers on the move. Ayton with a screen. Over Caruso. Ayton, no good. On the break. DeRozan passes to Craig. Knocks down the triple. Craig's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
Over the last several years, DeRozan has made a more concerted effort to be a facilitator, and it's paid dividends.
3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Back to Sharp. The three. Down low. 6 to shoot. Ayton's got space. Money from the wing. Ayton's got 4 points in the quarter.
Yeah, for a center, Ayton's got a nice jumper. It's a big reason why he went first overall in the draft.
All no good. Gets it up. And so it's the Chicago Bulls up 15 points as this quarter concludes. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
You talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dime. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
Execution. This is what you practice every day. These guys are professionals. Beautiful play.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. On the court for the Bulls, getting the fourth quarter going. Alex Caruso is out there with Kobe White. Then it's Andre Drummond. Then there's Zach LaVine. And it's Craig in at the 4 spot. Offensive board. Pass to Drummond. Caruso outside. Just 5 on the clock. Outside for LaVine. Thibault with a steal. Here's Sharp. Williams a screen on White. Here's Sharp. Williams on the wing. Here's Ayton. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And this is how dynamic Ayton can be on the offensive end. Keep getting him the ball, please.
Caruso outside. Lets the 3 fly. Sinks it from distance. Caruso's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
This was obviously a focal point coming out of the break. Look smart when the shots are going down.
Here's LaVine for 3. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
Good offense, unselfish. LaVine gets his shot.
To the middle. Ayton with it. Pass to Williams. Here's Sharp. 6 on the shot clock. From downtown. The offensive rebound. Outside Thibault. The 3 is up. Williams passes to Ayton. Thibault on the wing. Into the lane. Tries yet again. And it's laid up and in by Williams.
His team is down because he's not shooting enough. There's no reason he shouldn't be getting more looks right now.
Timeout called here. Chicago decides to talk it over. And Grant, a positive for the Bulls over the last few seasons. They work hard to get good shots.
Well, B.A., that's definitely part of their DNA. They've had the personnel to do it, and guys who are disciplined and patient.
So Portland going with almost an entire new group here. Grant's checked in for Ayton. Simons comes in for Thibault. Mays, he's checked in for Malcolm Brogdon. And it's Scoot Henderson in for Sharp. And there's a pick. Pass to Williams. Well, looking back, it wasn't too long ago, Grant. The Blazers had an 8-year playoff streak.
NBA, that's no easy task. Some great years, but couldn't get over the hump. Now I think it's time to reset and build around their youth.
What I appreciate about Patrick is that he plays his role well. Doesn't play outside of himself.
Henderson. Outside, Williams. Grant outside. Simons against DeRozan. And there's Simons. That one's good. On the assist from Grant.
Forcing his way through. Simons doesn't hold back against the inside defense.
Pass to Drummond. Unloads. It's stolen by Henderson. Now the Blazers on the move. Hayes with the bucket.
Yeah, already a pretty cunning defender. Henderson finds chances to swipe the ball and sets the play in motion.
1:49 left in the fourth quarter. Here's LaVine for 3. Oh, wow. Drew the contact, and that 3 almost went in. So he'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
Zach isn't afraid of physical contact. In fact, he loves it on the way up.
He does not get the second one. Smitty, although the Chicago Bulls made the play-in tournament in 2023, they failed to get into the playoffs.
BA, kudos to them for wanting to remain competitive. But this is a team with several key veteran players on it. They've got some big decisions to make.
Here's Williams. Mays, the pass to Williams. Drummond grabs the miss. Drummond's got rebound number 8 now. And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for the Bulls.
And this one hasn't been in doubt for a bit now. They came out on a mission, and you can bag up this win for the Bulls.
They were the more accurate club. And in the end, that made the difference, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., you have to love their strategy. And even more, You love the execution.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for Zach LaVine.
A quality offensive outing. When you get it going like he did, I'll tell you, it's one of the best feelings in basketball.
Drummond grabs the miss. Grant against Williams. Pass to Drummond. Here's LaVine for three. They get the rebound. And Drummond with the jam.
Excellent effort on the road. They've literally sucked the energy out of this arena.
And when you're on the road, you can't be tentative coming into a game like this. I thought their aggressive approach was the difference.
Ball with a steal. Driving inside. And Ball throws it down.
Assisted by
Leaving nothing to chance. This run shutting the door on them.
Not messing around at all. They were focused, relentless, and they got the job done.
Williams a screen on Ball. Simons outside. A shot to stop the run. So no problem for Chicago as they get the win. This one wasn't even close. The hometown crowd would...
If you like high-flying affairs, Brett, this is the matchup for you. Loads of athleticism on display with both of these teams.
Oh, I'm loving the fast pace and the scoring and the highlight reels we're going to get tonight, Kevin. Excited when these two teams with this kind of ability face off.
Let's check out Toronto's starting lineup. Barnes and Siakam will slot in at the small and power forward. Anunoby out there with Dennis Schroeder. And it's Pirtle in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
Nice effort taking the early lead. Here we go.
Take a nice deep breath. You score on that first possession. Gets the game started the right way.
Now, here's Thibault. Simons with a screen on Schroeder. Knocks down the three ball.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line. And I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
Siakam's shot is off. And Simons has got the ball here for the Portland Trailblazers. Oh, GA, the long arms and athleticism up and down this roster for the Raptors. It is something.
Yeah, they have a type that they're looking for. Blocks, steals, deflections, all coming in bunches. The activity will be there.
Great decision by Simons. He's got the reputation of a score-first guard. He can dish it.
It's up a three. Rebound by Williams. So first quarter just over a minute and a half in. Simons against Schroeder. Grant kicks to Thibault. Shot clock at 5. Here's Williams. Oh, and the jam by Williams.
An unreal athlete. Williams gets off the floor with such ease to power it down.
Schroeder passes to Pirtle. To end the run. And the dunk by Pirtle.
There are only a few players in the league who can hit a teammate like that in stride. Beautiful assist.
Simons surveying the D. The shot by Williams, no good.
Yeah, that miss might stick with him for a little while. That's kind of a shoot-around jumper if I've ever seen one.
Now the pass to Schroeder. And a miss there on the triple. Trailblazers have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Thibault finds Williams. Good ball movement here by the Trailblazers. Grant the pass to Sharp. Back to Grant. Simons against Schroeder. And it's Simons missing. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
The Trailblazers making a switch here. Ayton's checked in. And Simons has got the ball here for Portland. Ray talking about Jakob Pirtle. It doesn't seem like he gets enough credit for his defense.
I don't think he does. I mean, he's an excellent rim protector and rebounder, and a big man who just takes pride in defending.
Barnes kicks it over to Schroeder. Here's Anunoby. Back to Barnes. And the Raptors tack on 2 more.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
Passes it to Sharp. And then Sharp with the dunk.
Exceptional athleticism from Sharp, just rocketing off the floor.
Schroeder outside. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now here's Ayton. Still without a basket. 56 seconds left to play in the first. Grant against Siakam. Inside, Pirtle. The kick out to Barnes. And the Raptors hit again from deep.
And when Pearl sees one of his guys wide open, he whips it his way. He's all for doing what's best for the team.
So timeout called here, the first for Portland. The Trailblazers making a switch here. Ogden's checked in, and the Raptors also making a change. Achua's checked in. Trailblazers trail by 6. The shot by Brogdon wide open, and the 3 ball is good.
Good shooter from behind the arc, selective when he does it. Love how Brogdon lets that one fly.
Schroeder with the ball. Out left to the wing. The 3. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. For Portland, they've gone 5 of 9 from the field here in the first. And stolen by Siakam. Here's Anunoby. And it's Portland with the rebound.
And he gets a lot of points right there at the rim, but the defense determined not to give up the easy deuce there.
Now a timeout called by Portland.
Number 32, Pablo Porter.
7 seconds left to play here in the first. Pass to Ayton. Shoots over Achua. A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. It's the Raptors. They're up. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And to look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Raptors.
Absolutely dialed in from beyond the arc so far in this one. The defense is surrendering the long-range shot here early on.
Well, not only that, but you love how unselfish they've been to start this game. That's going to get all the guys in a great flow and feeling good. So moving that ball around and scoring off assists, it's a nice way to play.
So on the floor for Toronto to start the second quarter. Barnes and Siakam will slot in at the small and power forward. Dennis Schroeder is out there with Otto Porter Jr. And it's Achua in at the 5, roaming the paint. Clock is at 3. The shot by Brogdon, no good. Raptors leading by 3. So, Brent, with the end of the 2023 season, it saw the Blazers finishing 13th in the West.
Yeah, Kevin, that's the second straight year that they've been in that 13th place. And certainly that's not the type of consistency this team is looking for. They're in between. They've got veteran players and young guys coming up. They've got to do something to feed one end of that, and we'll see what they do this year.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thanks very much, Kevin. Toronto has a new head coach in Darko Rajakovic. He started coaching at 16 in his home country of Serbia. So even though he's still young, he's already a lifer. In his near decade as an NBA assistant coach, he made a name for himself in player development. And of course, Kevin, that's going to be essential now with the rebuilding Raptors.
It is, but I love his resume. His story is terrific. He is just what they need. David, thank you. Here's Ayton. Kicks it out to Grant. Ayton, a screen on Siakam. Grant, and the shot is good.
Grant's always looking for those seams, so when he finds one, he'll rip right into it, like his aggressiveness there.
And a wide open look for Porter. It's good from long range. Porter's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Up top, Brogdon. Back to Ayton. Pass to Brogdon. Ayton sets the pick for Brogdon. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. And Barnes has got the ball here for the Raptors. They lead by 4. For Portland, they've gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. And here's Brogdon from the arc. Good on the triple. Brogdon's got 6 points.
Well, everything in sync right now for Brogdon. Nice base, good timing, good release.
The pass to Siakam. And finished off by Siakam.
What a phenomenal athlete Siakam is. Just taking off and finishing with power at the rim.
And Barnes sends it back. And he recovers it. Yep, it counts.
Just a much smaller defender on him. He does the exact thing at the right moment. Goes straight to the rim.
Porter passes to Barnes. And it's Barnes slamming it down.
The awareness, something people don't always talk enough about. with Porter. That's a great find there.
The 2022 Rookie of the Year, Scotty Barnes. But you know what, Greg? Still working to take that next step. What do you think is his key?
Kevin, that's an easy one. It's going to be perimeter shooting. You know, we get spoiled with all the other things he can do, and he's had a tremendous start to his NBA career. But I think to become that superstar, the jump shot has to become a weapon.
Here's Barnes. Some solid defense from Ayton. Trailblazers trail by 3. Here's Sharp. And again, it's Portland with the 3.
That's a good find from Ayton, understanding the defensive scheme, and he just waited for his teammate to be open.
Siakam sets a screen for Porter. And the Raptors hit again from deep.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from Rain.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
The shot by Brogdon, no good.
And even though he didn't get a piece of that shot, you love the pressure he puts on the shooter.
Yeah, that's the kind of energy that you want to see on every possession throughout the game.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Here's what Toronto's going with right now. Chris Boucher's checked in for Siakam. Trent comes in for Barnes. And Dick subbed in for Dennis Schroeder. Portland's gotten a success rate of just over 50% from three-point tonight. 4 of 7 shooting. 1:02 left in the first half.
You know, altered shots don't show up on the official stat sheet, but as we saw there, he does a great job of doing that as well as collecting the rebound.
Dick passes to Achua. Dick, that's good. Dick's got his first bucket in this one.
Not just a jump shooter. Dick can operate inside that restricted area.
Here's Brogdon. Drives to the hoop. It's hauled in by Achua.
We'll have a hard time shaking that one off. Perfect position, plenty of space. Just clanked it.
Porter kicks to Boucher. Boucher sets a screen for Dick. A 3. Pass to Achua. 6-second difference between the shot and game clock. Here's Feibel. Pass to Brogdon. The dish to Williams. Back to Brogdon. Shoots over Dick. Grant for 3. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Raptors lead by 5. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the 3rd quarter. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Greg, there's been a scoring surge throughout the league. Is that due to poor defense, or is it to the rising talent level?
Listen, teams are still defending, and the rules might have helped some. There's no doubt that there's not much grabbing and holding. But these guys are scoring from all over the court and doing things we've just never seen before.
At the guard positions, Henderson and Sharp. And at the small and power forwards, it's Thibault and Grant. And it's Ayton in at the 5. That's the group on the floor for Portland. Simons, he's checked in for Henderson. And that one's good. Schroeder.
The floater is such a deceptive and unguardable shot. You can understand why Schroeder elects to go with the dare. Sweet looking on the dip.
Simons against Anunoby. Simons, the pass to Sharp. Ayton in the corner. A 3-ball. And again, it's the Trailblazers from deep.
Good pass from the 2-guard Sharp. Solid at finding his open man.
Brent, with the Blazers, it seemed like they were ready to take the next step a few years back.
And then it felt like things sort of shifted in the opposite direction, and trying to find out through injuries and defensive struggles, who is it that is going to help this team make that next step?
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, Kevin. These days, the ball is in Pascal Siakam's hands. He says it means everything. Being on the ball just gives you a better rhythm. I don't think it's hard. It's just something you grow into. I have those images in my head of where I want to get to. Now, defenses often look to double, and he said, if I played me, I would do that too. Kevin?
All right, David, thank you. Schroeder dishes to Barnes. Pass to Anunoby. Siakam sets a screen for Anunoby. Drills the three-pointer. And now a 6-point Raptor lead.
That's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
The coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Count it.
Such a dynamic offensive player. Great speed, great hops. Simon's hard to stop when he makes his move.
And that one's good. Schroeder. Schroeder's got 9 points.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grind-it-out game.
Simons against Anunoby. Oh, what a jam! Simons!
Boy, Simon's athleticism, so quick off the floor.
Schroeder against Simons. Schroeder passes to Anunoby. Back to Schroeder. That one doesn't drop. Simons with the defensive effort. And Simons has got the ball here for Portland. 4-point game.
Yeah, Ayton out there playing poker with the flush.
Toronto's gone past the three-point line for 13 of their shots. 6 of 13. At the beginning of his career, Grant Brent was more of a role-playing forward. Those days, though, are long gone.
And no question, he just about tripled his shot attempts per game, leading to more and more points, has even developed that three ball to become a multi-level scorer.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Here's Siakam. From down in the low post, it goes. 6 points for him.
It's important that Siakam plays with confidence from there. I mean, when he does, the results are often like that one.
He was all alone on that one.
And whatever intensity was lacking there in the first half, you're seeing it on display here now.
You asked for those hustle plays earlier in the game. We're seeing them now.
Anunoby finds Schroeder. And they call an illegal screen here.
Yikes, that one stings there. Hurts so much more to turn the ball over, especially with how tight the game is.
For Portland, they've gone 6 of 8 on field goal attempts in the third. A 75% clip. Simons, the pass to Sharp. And some nice ball movement here by the Trailblazers. Back to Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
So impressive, the fortitude, the will to battle back, but it did take a lot of energy to get here.
Well, they didn't really have a choice at the position that they were. They had to fight hard. They've gotten that. They've outworked the other team. Just fighting tonight.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
Yeah, a quick little lean like that is going to get the ref's attention. Foul call.
Malcolm Brogdon's checked in for Portland.
The skills growing maybe right in front of our eyes here for DeAndre Ayton.
And the Raptors call time here. And Brent, we know one guy who would have been valuable in any era. DeAndre Ayton.
Yeah, with that size, he got that old school draw back to the post, physical center type of physique, but he works mostly on the block and doesn't create a lot down there. Each year he's trying to add a little bit more to his repertoire.
Trent with the wide open look, and he's good on the three ball. Trent's got his first 3 points of the game.
In so many different ways, Dick gets the ball to his teammates, always on time and on target.
And here's Brogdon from the arc. Good on the three-point shot.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitor.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
Trent finds Achua. And another basket for Toronto.
And look at how quick he was to bite on the pump fake. Left his feet way too soon.
Portland's gone downtown 13 times in this game, and they're just over 50%. 7 of 13 on three. Grant the pass to Sharp. DeAndre, he has been the guy making things happen for the Trailblazers. That quarter had to take a lot out of him. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed. And you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
And sometimes that's what can separate some of the best players, not just creating for yourself, but creating for others as well.
3/10 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. So the Raptors 5 right now. They've got Gary Trent. Boucher out there with Otto Porter Jr. And then there's Precious Achiuwa. And it's Dick in at the 1 spot. Ayton in the corner for 3. And another 3 for Portland.
DeAndre Ayton happy to shoot at that range. Nice stroke.
Raptors trail by 3. There's a screen by Porter. There's the 3. Oh, he got hacked on the... Folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
And this is the time instituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one...
After review, the ruling on the floor stands.
Real appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
The Raptors making a switch here. Pirtle, he's checked in for Precious Achiuwa. Pascal Siakam comes in for Chris Boucher. OG Anunoby's checked in for Gary Trent. And Dennis Schroeder subbed in for Dick. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Guys, over the break, Chauncey Billups had some advice for his team. Now, they told the team, we're winning this game with our defense. All we need is a couple of stops. Keep your focus. We'll see if they can close it out. Kevin?
Okay, David, thanks.
And now only one away from being in the penalty.
The Raptors making a switch here. Barnes is checked in. Siakam kicks to Pirtle. And there's the pass to Barnes. 6 to shoot. Toronto calls timeout. DeAndre Ayton with a strong contribution so far in this one.
You gotta be using this timeout to think about a personnel change or a game plan change to try to slow him down.
Otto Porter Jr., he's checked in for the Raptors. From deep three-point territory, and it's Ayton with the rebound. Ayton's got 5 rebounds tonight. And so they choose to intentionally foul. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth quarter. Grant dishes to Ayton. Clock at 6. And stolen by Siakam.
And that's a great play on defense there. Force him to rethink the shot and then able to come up with the steal. That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
Execution with pace, that's a back.
And yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively and involving the coaches by being...
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
And Ayton has done such a good job of staying focused and really staying in his lane to make the contributions that he does.
And one outstanding thing the Raptors do, Greg, they really project the ball.
Yeah, even when they're not playing their best, they don't give away games with mistakes. They force you to find other ways to beat them.
Brogdon finds Grant. And here's Sharp. Screen by Grant. Passes it to Brogdon. Here's Sharp. And Pirtle pulls it down. Pirtle's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Barnes looking around. Anunoby in the corner. So they foul intentionally.
Malcolm Brogdon, second personal foul, 4th team foul.
For those just joining us, 4th quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Barnes screen on Grant. Just 5 on the clock. Out of bounds. Portland takes possession. Now Brogdon. Pass to Sharp. Portland no good that time either.
Well, that's not a shot he's ever going to pass up, and he shouldn't. Despite the miss, no defender anywhere near him. He's got to shoot that one.
Anunoby kicks to Barnes. To take the lead. He lays it in. And the Raptors lead by 2.
And that's about the worst defense I can imagine a team playing coming down the stretch.
Well, I hope there's one player on that team out there that has interest in winning this game. Right now, it doesn't look to be one.
Porter against Brogdon. And he drives in.
Statistically, Brogdon is one of the best free throw shooters ever, but this is a pressure spot.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for Toronto.
I think they put an emphasis on attacking the basket, and watching this, you can see why. They have just carved the defense up here with relative ease.
And it seemed like throughout this game, right after the jump ball, they've just been feeling it from distance, getting all the looks they want and continuing to take advantage of that three-point line.
Into the lane, and then Sharp with the dunk.
Look how Sharp bounces off the drive, going to the rim full speed.
Siakam a screen on Brogdon. Siakam passes to Pirtle. Pirtle sets the pick for Anunoby. Yes!
Remember that one, guys, a difference maker.
And I'm wondering, is that the biggest shot of the game?
Brogdon against Porter. Brogdon kicks to Ayton. It counts!
How about a pivotal hoop from DeAndre Ayton?
And so it's Porter bringing it up now for the Raptors. With the drive. Barnes passes to Anunoby. Shot clock at 6. Barnes sets a screen for Anunoby. Off target from three-point range. And now we've got the intentional foul.
Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let them dribble the game out.
And the first of 2, no good. Heartbreaker.
Drafted first overall, Ayton has had to deal with some high expectations from the very start of his career. He's looking to deliver right here.
Looking to tie it up with a big triple.
Well, you could bet that's what they're looking for this late in the game. They need that 3.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
And Porter drops them both.
And what you like about Porter, he can do a little bit of everything for you. Defend it, rebound it, space the floor, and he's unselfish.
And they need to stop the clock, so there's a foul.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
Second one is good. Being both at the line, and it's a three-point game.
Well, important there to have the three-point lead because only a 3 can tie it up now.
And an intentional foul right there. First free throw is good, and that brings them within 2 here. And so he makes both from the line.
And he's the one person that the coaching staff and the teammates love to see at the line in a tight ball game. You can pretty much bank on these.
They're going to prolong the game here with an intentional foul. So the first one drops, and that will put them up by 2.
And he's the glue that holds this team together. Brogdon's calm demeanor and lead by example approach is so valuable to this squad.
Toronto calls timeout. They trail by 3. 5 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Guys, what's your take?
And with this much time, they should be able to draw up a play and get themselves a decent look from the three-point line. Still, the D is going to be waiting for it in a contested three. Never an easy shot.
And there's the call on Malcolm Brogdon. And so he's picked up his final foul. And he will sit for the rest of this game. He drops the first one, and that brings them within 2 here. And Porter drops them both. Now a timeout called by Portland. They're up by 1. Just 4 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And now they foul and stop the clock. He hits the first one, and that will put them up by 2.
Oh boy, a massive trip to the line here for one Shaden Sharp. Let's see if he delivers.
And they go to the intentional foul. Good on the first, and that brings them within 2 here. All free throws good from Anunoby. And so the big win by Portland in a tight game. What a show they put out here at home tonight.
I mean,
action. All right, folks, get your running shoes on. Both of these teams want to push the pace.
Oh, that they do. Pace, pace, pace. And as a fan, I just love these types of matchups. It's so much fun to see these teams get up and down the floor, play with pace, and have fun. I'm excited for this one.
Now let's take a look at Toronto's starting lineup. Barnes and Siakam in at the forward position. OG Anunoby out there with Dennis Schroeder. And it's Pirtle in at center. Here's Ball. Pass to Levine. The three is up. Toronto grabs the miss.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Barnes finds Pirtle. Barnes in the post. He's covered by Levine. And down it goes. 2 points.
When you have vision at the forward spot, it always opens up and elevates a team. Scotty Barnes passing on display.
Williams with the screen. Shot by Levine, no good.
Boy, he won't miss many from that spot. The defense gets lucky there.
Schroeder passes to Barnes. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
We are talking about a very solid passer at his position. Schroeder identifying an open teammate.
Well, Grant, one of the things that keep Raptors fans positive is the youth that's represented on this roster.
Yeah, they've got a great core, BA, and lots of young guys on this team. But they're missing a star. Yeah, probably, but they can be dangerous.
Well, becoming more efficient as a scorer, Levine now starting to take leaps forward.
Pirtle with a screen on Levine. Schroeder passes to Pirtle. Kicks it out to Siakam. Anunoby on the wing. Back to Siakam. Shot clock at 6. And another basket for Toronto.
That's why they call him Spicy P, cooking up a mid-range J. Go ahead, Pascal.
Ball against Schroeder. Here's Drummond. Puts the move on. And Drummond with the jam.
There is no doubt what's going to happen once he reaches the rim.
Anunoby against Ball. From deep, Pirtle. Drummond grabs the miss.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
And the jam by Drummond.
Amongst the best decision makers in the league. Lonzo with the right decision there.
Anunoby against Ball. Siakam with a screen on Ball. Anunoby passes to Siakam. The open shot by Pirtle. And the Raptors getting another bucket right there.
It's incredible. I mean, it changes the dynamic of your offense when you have bigs who can shoot the ball.
It's almost gotten to the point where you have to be able to hit that face-up jumper nowadays. Very few exceptions to that rule.
Shot is good by Levine.
Levine's form is pure. That three-point shot is pretty.
Picked by Pirtle. Schroeder against Levine. And Toronto calls time here. Here's Barnes. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
Well, what a big-time athlete. Scotty Barnes sprinting to the cup with effectiveness.
Fires from deep. And again, it's Chicago with a three.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Schroeder against Levine. Pass to Pirtle. Here's Schroeder. 6 to shoot. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
You can see Schroeder's shoot-first mentality if a defender overcommits. Nicely done.
And both free throws good for Schroeder.
The way he's shooting free throws tonight, you simply don't want to put him there.
And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for the Chicago Bulls. Levine passes to Williams. Back to Levine. On the wing to Rosen. Williams, a screen on Anunoby. Outside, Williams fires the three. Toronto grabs the miss. Takes one from 10 feet. Here's Siakam. Makes a fantastic move and nails the shot.
Well, high percentage shots are always at a premium. Pascal Siakam gets a great look there.
Ball passes to Levine. 34 seconds left in the first quarter here. And yep, it's good. Levine's got 10 points in the game.
Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
Siakam with a screen on ball. Anunoby for three. Drummond grabs the miss. The Bulls have gone 6 of 9 and finding their rhythm now. The deep three from Levine. It's good. And the assist that time from Ball. 13 points in the game. Now Pirtle. Outside Barnes. Back to Pirtle. And he banks in the layup.
I'm not sure which was better, Pirtle's screen or his finish, but either way, nice execution in the roll.
Zach LaVine, he's been the guy making things happen for the Bulls. His fingerprint. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. A chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for Chicago.
Well, we're in the era of the three-point basket. So if you want to win games in this league, you have to connect from deep. And they have been thus far.
And the other thing I love, how they're making the extra pass. They're not settling for the first shot. They're going from good to great.
DeRozan and Miller in at the forward slot. Ball runs point with Levine flanking him. And it's Drummond in at the 5. That's the 5 out there for the Bulls. We've seen our fair share of NBA players from the UK. Is Anunoby the most successful, you think?
Well, B.A., how about this? I mean, he's the first player from the United Kingdom to win an NBA championship. Back in 2019, he was part of that Raptors championship. And think about this. He has now turned himself into that coveted, elite defensive player on the wing, so needed in today's NBA.
Achua's checked in for Pirtle. High post Siakam. Down the pipe it goes. Schroeder with the assist. Siakam's got 6 points.
And put your head down and go to work. That's what they need to do.
Boy, the tide is running one way and then shifts back in the other direction. I've lost count of how many lead changes we've had here tonight.
When you peek at Lonzo's three-point numbers, they illustrate how much time Ball's put into his shot.
Right wing. Achua for 3. And that's good. His first bucket of the game. Neither side willing to relent.
That's led to 8 lead changes and a bunch of drama already.
Drummond to screen on Schroeder. To the paint. And Drummond with the jam.
Showing off some mobility there. When Drummond rolls like this, he's hard to stop in pick and rolls.
Left side Schroeder. And stolen by Williams. Ball finds Williams. The kick out to Ball. Drummond to screen on Anunoby. Here's Ball. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. And the NBA doing what they could to get rid of the take foul recently. Grant, it seems like a success.
Absolutely. It's been a huge success. Fast breaks feel fast again. And penalizing take fouls has made the game much, much better.
Vucevic, he's checked in for Chicago. Caruso comes in for Zach LaVine.
And it's been interesting watching Ball find his place in the league. He's done a good job improving his game and focusing on the things he does best. I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
The Raptors making a switch here. Boucher's checked in for Pascal Siakam. Porter Jr. comes in for Barnes. Gary Trent Jr., he's checked in for Anunoby. And it's Dick in for Schroeder. And so here is Chicago after the basket by Toronto. They get it again. Vucevic. Oh, nice finish from the low block. That one's good. And the Bulls lead by 1.
This guy, a strong rebounder who uses his frame well. Vucevic has a knack for being in the right spot.
And they go to the intentional foul. White, he's checked in for Chicago. All right, for those just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second. Pass to Achua. Here's the 3. It's hauled in by White. The Bulls have gone 3 of 5 since the beginning of the second. for three. Counted from distance. And now a 4-point Chicago lead.
What a beautiful stroke from range. Defensively, you've got to try to take him out of his comfort zone.
Trent goes in, and he lays it up and in.
Oh, you love to see Gary Trent Jr. put it on the deck, slice through the defense off that drive. Stop it, Gary.
Pass to Vucevic. Lets it fly. And it's Boucher with the rebound.
Well, the defense flat out awful right there, and he couldn't punish them for their mistake.
Well, it's certainly been a roller coaster ride.
You do me one, I'll do you one better. It feels like we have a lead change every few possessions.
Now here's DeRozan. He's scoreless. Here's Vucevic. And a missed layup.
Well, we didn't see the same kind of control we're used to seeing from him. This guy is usually a tremendous finisher.
Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, I know. It just doesn't make sense given the situation.
Boucher down low. Working on Williams. Snatched up. Another shot. Boucher, no good.
Boy, in that close, he's almost automatic. Boy, that's pretty good defense. Wow.
Caruso, the pass to Vucevic. Vucevic, a screen on Trent. Caruso with the bucket.
Well, you can see why his teammates love playing with him. Vucevic willing to find the open guy.
Achua with a screen on White. Pass to Achua. Puts up a three. The putback. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Just great positioning to get the rebound, then get it back up.
Outside White. Again, the Bulls score. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Boucher, a screen on Caruso.
Oh, my goodness. Gary Trent Jr. saying, Pops, I got a little hops in my game, too.
Outside White. 4-3. Pure from three-point range. White's got 8 points. Trent against Caruso. Achua with a screen on Caruso. Out to the wing. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It's going to belong to Nikola Vucevic.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
And the second free throw is good. Outside White. Tries a three off the inbound. And that's not going to go. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. It's the Bulls. They lead by a bucket. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3. Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. Boy, Zach LaVine has been sensational.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
So for the Raptors right now, Siakam is the 4 with Pirtle in the middle. Dennis Schroeder is out there with OG Anunoby. And it's Barnes in at the 3. And Ball gets it to go.
And I like the mix of power and agility Ball uses inside. One way or another, he's going to get a shot.
Anunoby for 3. That one falls, coming off Schroeder's feed. He's got 5.
You have to have the vision to find the open man. Beautiful pass.
On the wing, LaVine, covered by Pirtle. And the jam by Drummond.
Well, LaVine has really worked on those playmaking abilities. That's a pretty pass right there.
Anunoby for 3. Knocks it down from distance. Anunoby's got 6 points in the quarter.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
And once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points Moves on. Count that bucket.
You get the sense Scotty Barnes is very comfortable in the painted area. That's easy work.
Third quarter of play with just over 1.5 minutes gone by. Back to ball. Levine with a screen on Schroeder. Launches a three. Ball no good. Toronto has gone 2 for 2 from deep here in the third. Pirtle with a screen on DeRozan. Anunoby passes to Pirtle. Back to Anunoby. And the Raptors getting another bucket right there.
You can see the confidence growing daily. OG Anunoby trusting that jumper.
Levine with a screen on Schroeder. Ball passes to Levine. And Levine, throw it down.
Such a big-time athlete. Levine makes the hardest moves look easy.
And there's the call on Lonzo Ball. That's his first foul of the game. Craig is checked in for Williams.
Checking into the game for your
Second half of play here with just under 2.5 minutes passed. And here's Schroeder outside. Rebound by the Bulls. Drummond's got 4 rebounds in the game. Levine against Barnes. And Zach Levine from deep.
When Levine plays with energy, there's very little a defense can do to contain him.
Pirtle with a screen on Levine. To the inside. Pirtle, the pass to Schroeder. Over Drummond. And so he draws the foul. Headed to the line to shoot a pair. Free throw good. Schroeder.
One thing Dennis Schroeder has proven is that he can be an effective player whether he's starting or coming off the bench. This is a versatile guard, and maybe his best attribute, confidence.
Porter Jr., he's checked in for Toronto. Now here's Ball. He has 6. Pass to Levine. 1:52 left in the third quarter. Can't get it to fall. Toronto has gone 4 of 9 so far from the perimeter. Here's Siakam. Barnes passes to Siakam. And they're on the run. Here's DeRozan. Ooh, DeRozan sinks it through contact.
Getting points on the go is one of the things that drives DeMar DeRozan's game. He's never going to miss an opportunity to get out and run.
Here's Pirtle. DeRozan against Barnes. Porter the pass to Schroeder. Porter with a screen on Ball. 5 to shoot. Here's Schroeder. And a foul call. And in a game this close, they're going to challenge the call. Coach does not agree with it, and he wants them to take another look at the monitor.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed.
The previous play is under review.
It's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls, but at least we have the option to take a second look so the officials can be sure they get it right.
The ruling on the floor stands.
And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
And some changes here for the Raptors. Achua's checked in for Pirtle. Boucher comes in for Pascal Siakam. And it's Trent in for Scotty Barnes. Timeout called here. Chicago decides to talk it over. So Chicago going with an almost entire new group here. Nikola Vucevic is checked in for Drummond. Terry comes in for DeMar DeRozan. Caruso, he's checked in for Zach Levine. And it's White in for Ball. Dick, he's checked in for Toronto. Now here's White. Give him 8 points now. There's 57 seconds left to play in the third quarter. It's Vucevic, high post. Achua with a rebound. Achua's got 4 rebounds in the game. Inside. Achua with the dunk.
Listen, this guy's a willing passer, and Porter has a natural instinct for this game.
5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Craig with a screen. White for three. Drops in the three. White's got 11 points. These teams just keep trading the lead.
Yeah, you wonder what it's going to take for someone to pull away.
Boucher a screen on White. Here's Dick. They get it back. Here's Achua. Achua with the dunk.
And I'll tell you what, this is a guy who doesn't take a break at all on the boards.
Man, doing serious work. He likes being an anchor on the glass.
Well, but as defenders keep forgetting to box him out, he continues to just make them pay.
Timeout called here. Chicago decides to talk it over. And now that they have some time to get a little bit of rest, it's time for these players to regroup while hydrating themselves with some Gatorade, looking to gain a boost of energy as they continue to play in this game.
And staying hydrated is the only surefire way to do it. An athlete's body doesn't have the same power and stamina without proper hydration.
And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. Kobe White out there with Alex Caruso. Then there's Nikola Vucevic. Then it's Torrey Craig. And it's Terry in at the small forward position. That's the five out there for the Bulls. It's White with a drive. And that one goes. He's shooting 5 of 9 in this one.
They have a never-give-up attitude.
No doubt, keeping it very close. They're going to have to step up even more to get over the hump here.
Here's Pirtle. That one falls. Coming off Schroeder's feed. Schroeder's got 8 assists in the game.
This guy's such a difference maker. Dennis Schroeder is so dangerous in pick-and-roll situation, dribble handoffs. This guy is the straw that stirs the drink.
White, the pass to Terry. Back to White. Vucevic, a screen on Schroeder. White for 3. Toronto grabs the miss.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
And so they foul intentionally. A line change here for Chicago. Fourth quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. Picked by Pirtle. Here's Barnes. Oh, Drummond with a block.
Andre Drummond in the middle of the action at both ends of the floor. Big-time defensive block.
And now we've got an intentional foul. The Raptors making a switch here. Porter Jr.'s checked in. Here's Ball. There's a screen from outside the arc. The Bulls with another miss. And for the Raptors, they're shooting 71%. Their offense has looked unstoppable all game long. Back to Pirtle. And the dunk by Pirtle.
Well, I know he doesn't have to get too high to slam it home, but it doesn't take away from the force and the message sent on the dunk.
Pass to Levine. Porter against Ball. And he comes up with a bucket.
They're going at it on offense. Neither team backing down.
I'll tell you, we have seen great execution from both teams. Neither one giving an inch here.
Now here's Siakam. Down low. Here's Anunoby. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
Well, brought up in an unselfish system, Pascal Siakam takes great pride keeping his teammates involved.
Here's the pick. Ball with it. And it's Anunoby picking him up. Levine feeling it out a bit. Back to Ball. Shot clock at 5. Driving to the basket. Wing shot on the way. Shot by Levine, no good.
And this is a shot he can definitely make, and the defense not a factor at all.
Anunoby on the wing. He's covered by Levine. Anunoby against Levine. Pass to Pirtle. Lets it go from deep. It's hauled in by the Bulls. outside Levine. And so they choose to intentionally foul. Achua's checked in for Pirtle. DeRozan passes to Williams. Barnes against DeRozan. Back to Williams. And a bit of a battle for the ball. And the officials signal a jump ball here. And now the Raptors on the break. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
You can see that OG Anunoby wants the opportunity to deliver in a big moment and does.
And it's Ball off the drive. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Easy to understand why they leave Ball out here in these moments. He knows how to deliver.
Achua with a screen on Ball. Anunoby for three. Achua for three. They grab their own miss. Here's Barnes. Pass to Achua. Here's Anunoby. Just 5 to shoot. There's the triple. And yes, it's good. He's 7 for 8 now.
Nice job by OG Anunoby to be aggressive from distance.
Ball against Porter. Levine with a screen on Porter. And here's Levine. To the middle. Here's Drummond. Oh, nice D from Anunoby. And it's Toronto's ball. 5-point lead, biggest of the game.
They have a relentless mentality, even with the game in total control.
This is a textbook example of playing the possession and not the score. This team is doing a great job continuing to execute.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. And here's Porter. Anunoby, a screen on Levine. Porter, the pass to Anunoby. Launches it. Drummond grabs the miss. Pass to DeRozan. Ball outside. Fires for three. Money from deep. So a close game sees Toronto taking this. Allie, thank you as always. And that's going to do it tonight.
positions really stands out.
No question about it. Both teams rely heavily on their backcourts to get it done, and I'm interested to see which backcourt brings it tonight.
Let's take a look at our starters for Portland. In at the small and power forwards, it's Thibault and Grant. About there at Brogdon. It's Ayton in at the 5 spot. Now Ball. Following the miss by Jeremy Grant from deep. Now here's Ball. It's Drummond top of the key. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg? I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
With the shot, Ball with the bucket.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending.
And so it's the Bulls getting on the board first. Offensive rebound.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
And it's DeRozan missing.
Defense pulled out all the stops to shut him down there.
Tell you what, RJ, in over a decade, all DeMar DeRozan has done is get better.
Yeah, he's continuing to become a more efficient scorer. He's been a star. Multiple All-Star games, multiple All-NBA awards, and he's been doing it with different franchises as well.
Now, here's Sharp, following the miss by DeRozan. And there's the drive, and then Sharp with the dunk.
Oh, that's straight TNT, baby. Explosive.
That was pretty, and he just has that effortless knack for getting inside. Now, here's Ball. Pass to Williams. Williams sets a screen for Levine. Over Sharp. Levine's shot is off.
And the defense was right on him there. Nice contest.
Pass to Thibault. To the left wing. To the inside. Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
And nice pass by Grant. And this is what happens when you become a great scorer. You draw defenders, which often leaves someone open.
Ball with the bucket. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Levine against Brogdon. Here's Ayton. Takes it inside. And Ayton throws it down.
His court vision and decision-making, it's what makes Brogdon such a talented playmaker.
Levine inside the three-point line. Williams. The Trailblazers pull it in.
You often expect him to convert these types of shots, but the D must have made their presence felt to prevent that one.
And out of bounds as the Bulls gain possession. We're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. They set the screen. Levine kicks the ball. And the three off target.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Richard, if there's an area where the Bulls have struggled, it's on the offensive end.
Kev, you are always such a politician. Look, if you don't have a lot of three-point attempts, a lot of free throw attempts, or offensive rebounds, without those three things, it is impossible to hang in there offensively. Look, for supreme athletes like Levine, it's easier to control your body, make those shots even through contact.
Brogdon the pass to Ayton. Thibault on the wing. Still scoreless.
And then the young fella busts out the slick move inside to get open for the jam.
Greg, that was sick and slick. The D had no chance. Now here's Williams. Kick out to Levine. Launches it. And it's Ayton with the rebound. Trailblazers leading by 4. Brogdon outside. That three off the mark. They have a chance to go 2 for 1 here.
Well, let's see how they play the clock.
DeRozan with a screen for Levine. No good that time. For Portland, they've gone 5 of 8 from the field, shooting over 62%. Now, here's Sharp. He's covered by Ball. Sharp, the pass to Ayton. Just 5 to shoot. It's stolen by DeRozan. Ball with it. To the paint. Misses the jumper. And so the first quarter is in the books. Trailblazers lead by 4. We've got more in store. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Blazers.
I've really been impressed with how aggressive they've been inside, looking to capitalize from the paint whenever they can.
And one other thing they've done well today, guys, share the ball. I mean, set up teammates and just playing unselfishly.
We'll see DeRozan and Williams playing it forward. Ball and Levine are the guard set. And it's Drummond in at the 5. That's the Bulls' 5 as we get into the second quarter. Simons against Levine. Here's Simons. The pass to Ayton. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own. It's no good. Well, the talent is clearly there for Lonzo Ball, Richard, but injuries have held him back throughout his career.
He's such a fun player to watch, too. He's fast, he's smart, unselfish, and plays hard on both ends of the floor. You just pray for him to stay healthy.
And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
Ayton a screen on Ball. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Kicks it to Ayton. Rebound by the Bulls.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. DeMar DeRozan credits his upbringing in Compton, California for helping him make the person that he is today. He said, "It gave me my toughness, my aggression. It matured me very fast into a man. That's something that to this day sticks with me. No matter what I get or how much I have now, I still remember what it feels like to have nothing." Kevin?
That's a good thought to keep in your head. David, thanks. Kobe White, he's checked in for Lonzo Ball. Robert Williams, he's checked in for Portland. Count that one. Drummond's got the lead up to 2 now for Chicago.
You can tell how comfortable Drummond is down there. Excels at using that size in close to the basket.
And the foul on Patrick Williams. That's his first foul.
Yeah, clearly struggling here with the foul. Still early. And just one more will put him over the limit.
And Simons wide open. He'll fight from outside off the mark. Chicago has gone 2 of 4 from 3-point range so far in the second quarter. Down low, here's Drummond, and Drummond throws it down.
And just a dynamic big man with incredible physical tools. Drummond frequently makes plays above the rim.
Sharp, and he banks in the layup. Sharp's got 4 points this quarter. And a big concern for players and coaches is the consistency of officiating. Greg, do you like that argument?
It's tough when one night something is a foul and the next night it isn't. There's some gray area, obviously, and it'd be good for the league to try and clarify how they want things called.
Here's White. And it's Portland with the rebound. To the middle. It's deflected. Taken away by Williams. And here we go. Levine hits. Oh, wow!
That is powerful. Zach Levine, he's already won multiple dunk contests. Maybe another?
And the first time out of the game called here for the Trailblazers. Some changes for Chicago. Vucevic checked in for Drummond. Torrey Craig comes in for Williams. And it's Alex Caruso in for Levine. And a switch here also for Portland. Ogden's checked in. A nice shot by Simons.
I know what they say, defense wins championships, but you need some bucket getters too now.
stolen. Here he goes. The shot by Brogdon wide open. A miss that time would have put him up. The Bulls leading. And that's an intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Andre is checked in for Williams. Here's White. Vucevic. It's good on the putback. And the Bulls lead by 3.
Just a stellar rebounder. Vucevic, look, he relishes getting those extra offensive rebounds.
Here's Grant. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Grant's got his first basket.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Craig sets the screen for White. Driving to the basket. And that one, good.
And I love White's confidence, as well as his ability to drive hard and finish through contact.
Here's Brogdon. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. You know, Greg, the way Malcolm Brogdon is used in the catch-and-shoot game, it makes that offense very difficult to stop.
Well, he's a high-percentage shooter, doesn't go through many ups and downs, and when he doesn't have the look he wants, he's willing to get off the ball.
Craig finds White. Craig with a screen on Simon. Here's White. There's the drive.
Hot off the drive. White is so explosive, leaping off the floor and throwing that one down.
Brogdon outside. And it's Chicago with the rebound. And here is Caruso. Still yet to score. Craig sets the screen for DeRozan. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. 6 on the shot clock. And the rejection by Ayton.
So difficult to shoot over. Ayton proving it with that rejection.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far. That free throw good from Brogdon.
Number 17, Shaedon Sharpe.
5 seconds left to play in the first half. Grant for 3. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Bulls ahead, up 2. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second half of basketball right after this. Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. And Chicago shooting at 46%, making some buckets. Here's who Chauncey Billups will start the second half with. Simon's on the wing. He's joined by Thibault. Grant is out there with Ayton. And it's Brogdon in at the 1 spot. Clock at 6. Williams finds Levine. The Bulls need to get a shot off here. And it's Drummond with the jam.
And he's talked about wanting to improve his all-around game. Levine demonstrating just how unselfish he is with that great pass.
Ayton a screen on ball. And it's Brogdon off the drive. Here's Ayton. And good. Coming on the assist by Brogdon. Brogdon's got his 4th assist in this one. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. The Bulls lean in on their veteran core. Zach LaVine said you just got to be consistent every day and have championship habits. Each and every day you've got to have a goal in mind and get to that mindset of we're building for something. We've all sacrificed a little bit for the greater good. Kevin?
And that's what we're talking about. That's what it takes. David, thanks. Spins. And Levine with the slam.
The ball handling skills of Levine, outstanding at creating for himself.
Trailblazers trail by 4. Third quarter of basketball. We're about a minute and a half in. Thibault on the wing. Ayton sets the pick for Brogdon. Chicago grabs the miss. Drummond's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Stolen by Grant. And here we go. Trailblazers with a fast break. Simons from outside. Bangs home the trifecta. Simons has got 6 points.
And the dime going to Ayton, expanding the passing part of his game.
Ball dishes to Levine. Drummond with a screen on Simon. And now they decide to foul intentionally. Alex Caruso. He's checked in for Levine. On defense, the Trailblazers. It's a 1-point game. Outside Williams. This is it to Caruso. 5 to shoot. Pulls it up. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
Pursues the offensive glass with purpose. Drummond knows who he is, and boy, does he attack it.
Simon.
Oh, my gracious. Way to get up.
And guys, I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is to get the 2 points, not necessarily the dramatics.
Oh, come on. He had to go for that, didn't he? My goodness. From deep, Williams. And Drummond kicks to Williams. Ball surveying the defense. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
DeRozan challenging the defense inside, gets the board and the bucket.
And Brogdon, here we go. Williams against Grant. And Ayton throws it down. Guys, close one here. No team getting a huge advantage.
Yeah, tooth and nail fight so far, guys. These sides match up really well.
Williams for 3. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. Ayton's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. And the call will be against Lonzo Ball. That's his 3rd foul of the game. Ball's making a switch here. Levine's checked in. And then for the Trailblazers, Sharp comes in for Anfernee Simons. And Henderson subbed in for Brogdon. Now a timeout called by Portland. Changes for Chicago. Vucevic checked in for Drummond. Torrey Craig comes in for Williams. And it's Alex Caruso in for DeMar DeRozan. There's a screen by Williams. Here's Sharp. Back to Williams. Some nice ball movement here by the Trailblazers. 5 on the clock. The Trailblazers need to get off a shot. 2 free throws. And here we go with the coach's challenge. A surprise in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's...
The previous play is under review.
Of technology, we've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
The first one falls for him. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Bulls trail by 3. Right side Levine. Here's Craig. And finished off by Craig.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
Henderson passes to Williams. Back to Henderson. Team with the rebound. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. for the basket, his 5th of the game. He's missed 6 shots against those 5 makes.
Just muscling through the contact. LaVine is a flat-out star.
And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
And that is an absolute heartbreaker of a turnover. In a close game like this, that might be enough to impact how it ends.
And that rejection had some mustard on it. Huge, huge play.
And that is a huge block. Given how close this game is, a stop like that was right on point.
The Bulls have shot just 1 free throw earlier. 1 for 1 in the game. And he knocks down the first one.
Players with this type of athleticism at Zach LaVine, historically, they keep people watching on TV and they keep people in the crowd. Why? Because you never know what you're going to see from them.
And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed, and you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
Not just playing selflessly, but also making a smart decision with the ball.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this 4th quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Ball and LaVine are the guard set. Torrey Craig is out there with Alex Caruso. And it's Vucevic in at the center. That's the 5 out there for the Bulls. Pass to Craig. LaVine double team. Inside. Pass to Vucevic. LaVine with it. Back to Vucevic. It's picked off. And now the fast break. Brogdon with the ball. No good with the triple.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing wrong.
Yeah, and the risk now is that he gets inside his own head. Time to take deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth, and let the game come to you.
Here's Brogdon, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Brogdon really utilizes that size down low. He'll go right at these guys as he did there.
And it's been an outstanding game for them at the free throw line, not missing their chances when they get them.
Catching up on the changes for Chicago. Andre Drummond's checked in for Vucevic. Williams comes in for Torrey Craig. And DeMar DeRozan subbed in for Alex Caruso. And so it's Brogdon with it. He brings it up for the Portland Trail Blazers. They trail by 3. He kicks to Ayton. Grant sets a screen for Ayton. And it's Thibault in the corner. 6 to shoot. Drains it from beyond the arc. Thibault's got it all tied up now for Portland.
The defenders need to recognize the importance of staying on him as we get into crunch time.
Outside ball. Williams sets a screen for LaVine. Down low. The shot by Williams, no good. The Trailblazers have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the 4th quarter started. Grant surveying the D. Screen by Grant. There's the pass to Sharp. Back to Grant. For 3, Brogdon. Andre Drummond grabs the miss. Drummond's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. DeRozan. Oh, my goodness. What a play.
We've seen him do this before. DeMar DeRozan, we are accustomed to watching him take and make huge shots. A guy you know can get you a bucket. Brogdon is prepared to get it done.
LaVine kicks to DeRozan. The kick out to Ball. The tray. Rebound by the Trailblazers. We've got 1:48 left in the 4th quarter. Now, here's Sharp. Ayton, the screen. To take the lead. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Way to play in attack mode. to the line.
It's the first that gives them the lead. Kobe White, he's checked in for the Bulls. And so both free throws are good. And it's a 2-point ball game.
And in a close game like this, they can really rely on him to take care of business at the line.
Going inside, and it's out of bounds. Last touch by White.
Oh, I see. Picking the worst time to lose control. This is why patience is the key in big moments, people.
1:24 left in the fourth quarter. Trailblazers have gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. Ogden against White. Passes to Sharp. He takes
nice finish. You can tell Brogdon has good vision. He can see where those openings are no matter how small.
Levine finds White. 58 seconds left in the fourth. Doesn't go for him.
That is not the shot they needed there. You gotta work it around and get a better look.
And Portland with the ball. Big stretch here going 10-2. He drops the first one, and that puts them up by 5. Simons, he's checked in for the Trailblazers. Second free throw, no good that time. He really wanted that one.
And not as productive a trip as you would like, but they're still in a pretty comfortable position.
The offensive rebound. Yes!
And answering the call, Andre Drummond giving this team some huge buckets down the stretch.
This is a huge possession.
And this is where all the hard work pays off. You have to be able to execute under pressure.
Simons against Williams. Simons, the pass to Ayton. Clock at 4. With the teardrop, it falls.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
No let up with these guys. They're going for the throat now.
Now Thibault. Here's Sharp. Misses the shot. And so it's Portland winning this one. A narrow win under difficult circumstances, Greg, as the visit.
row seats to watch it.
You know, BA, they're going to be stuffing that highlight reel all night. I mean, you can feel the energy in this place. The crowd is definitely ready for it.
So here's Portland's starting group. Sharp teams with Thibault on the perimeter. DeAndre Ayton is out there with Jeremy Grant. And it's Brogdon in at the point guard position. And it's the Trailblazers' ball. Ayton, a screen on Schroeder. Pass to Ayton from the arc. That shot missing. Anunoby on the wing. He's covered by Grant. Siakam with a screen on Grant. Over to the left wing. Jacks up a three. Siakam, no good.
And yeah, that old adage about being too wide open, not a thing. He just missed it.
Just great work cashing in on the fast break.
Great job of reading the floor, got to the rim, and made a play.
Well, the Raptors have earned quite the reputation for their player development, Smitty.
You're totally right, BA. They don't need to pick in the lottery. They've got great value out of their draft picks, and a lot of those have become stars.
One advantage for this team, OG Anunoby's versatility defensively.
BA, OG has got the size and length to match up against anyone. He takes a no-nonsense approach, and he's active. He looks to disrupt.
Achua's checked in for Pirtle. Now here's Brogdon. Pass to Ayton. Over Achua. Three-pointer. Rebound by the Raptors. And a fast break now for the Raptors. No good on the shot. Now the Blazers on the move. Three-pointer sharp. Achua with the rebound. For Toronto, they've gone 0 for 3 from the floor to begin this one. And Toronto calls time here. Well, Smitty, Portland had that streak of 8 straight playoff appearances. Now they've missed out 2 years in a row.
It's a talented BA but frustrated group in Portland. But you know what? They'll be back.
They double him with Ayton. Siakam, pass to Barnes. Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen.
Now here's Siakam. Crafty move, and the layup is good.
He's such a long wing player. Pascal Siakam can operate down low.
Brogdon against Schroeder. And Brogdon with the stuff.
This guy is putting on a clinic for the people.
Man, I'm shocked. I can't believe he pulled that off in a real game. Siakam the screen. Anunoby for 3. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
This is what you already like about OG Anunoby's game. Has a good feel for where to get his shots along the perimeter.
Here's Brogdon on the take. Up and in on the layup. Brogdon's got his second basket of the game.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
Now here's Ayton. Grant outside. Pass to Thibault. Grant with a screen on Barnes. 6 on the shot clock. Trailblazers got to hurry, got to get up a shot. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Brogdon. And Barnes has got the ball here for the Toronto Raptors. And here's Schroeder, guarded by Brogdon. Back to Barnes. Nifty move. And he lays it in.
More of a score-first point guard, but Schroeder doing a good job of finding the open man.
Pass to Ayton. And good. Coming on the assist by Brogdon.
Some guys just understand how to generate points. He's one of them.
Here's Schroeder. Achua with it. 1:24 left in the first. From deep. Oh, again, Toronto with a triple.
And Schroeder becoming a more consistent floor general out there.
Ayton, a screen on Schroeder. Brogdon, the pass to Ayton. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
BA, the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, absolutely. Even smooth when he's powering it home like that.
Pounding it inside early and often, setting a physical tone.
Portland trailing here. Left side, Brogdon. Ayton with a screen. Grant outside. Takes one from 10 feet, and he hits the jumper.
The all-around game of Brogdon. I mean, he's all for doing what's best for the team. A selfless passer.
Siakam with a screen on Brogdon. And he commits the intentional foul.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
13 foul.
On defense, the Trailblazers. Trailing by 2. Achua passes to Schroeder. Yep, count it.
Not one to back down inside. Schroeder likes to get right into the teeth of the defense.
The Trailblazers have gone 6 of 9 and finding their rhythm now. Schroeder against Brogdon. Ayton, the screen on Schroeder. 4 seconds left, and the layup is good by Brogdon. Brogdon's got 6.
The offensive IQ Brogdon has is fantastic. A creative score in close.
And at the end of 1, both teams putting up some points. It's the Raptors. They lead by 2. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in this second quarter. Let's get a quick check of the scoring breakdown here for the Raptors.
They're unselfish. They're passing the ball well, setting up teammates, playing team basketball, and they're focused.
Another area they've excelled in is the points in the paint. They've been able to gouge the interior defense so far in this one.
Barnes and Siakam in at the forward positions. Dennis Schroeder is out there with OG Anunoby. And it's Achua in at the 5 spot. That's the group for Toronto to kick off the second quarter. One thing the Raptors did very well in 2023, Smitty, was pester ball handlers.
They led the league in steals in the regular season. BA by a fairly significant margin. That really speaks to their defensive focus.
Here's Siakam. Count it. 2 for 4 from the field now.
The motor Pascal has never stops, showing great activity on the glass to keep plays going.
Here's Simons, and the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
So difficult to stay planted, especially with all the motion around you. Annoying turnover.
That one drops for him. He's got 7.
If you're OG Anunoby, it's about staying healthy. You already know if you're healthy and whole, you can be successful.
And we played through the first minute here in the second. Here's Simons, and it's good. Fought through contact, hit the shot, and will go to the line. Well, they gave him the nickname Inferno. Anthony Simons can really take over a game.
BA, when he's hot, watch out. Lights out shooting ability, and he can slice up a D with the best of them.
Pass to Achua. Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. Really left him alone that time. Schroeder's got 5.
Typically playing the role of catalyst. This time, Schroeder's the one who gets set up.
Here's Simons. And he was fouled. And here comes the coach's challenge. He disagrees with the foul. He does not hesitate to ask for a second look. It's a pretty heated game. Every call matters.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal fouls.
Previous play is under review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it.
After review, the ruling on the floor stands.
And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
The first free throw is good. We've seen some incredible scoring performances recently. Smitty, how are NBA stars putting up these incredible individual games?
BA, scoring is up across the board. My opinion, the three-point shot, guys are taking double-digit field goal attempts from that area. And the skill level of the stars is as high as ever.
Back to Barnes. From behind the arc. And Ayton pulls it down. And so it's Ayton with it. He brings it up for the Portland Trailblazers. It's a three-point game. Simons against Schroeder. Pass to Thibault. Clock at 6. Gets the three to fall. Thibault's got his first 3 points of the game.
Moving the ball with conviction. Simons dropping a dime.
Schroeder passes to Siakam. And it's Jeremy Grant with a foul. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
And here in the second quarter of action, just a hair under 2.5 minutes played.
Length and quickness allows Grant to be a Swiss Army knife at the defensive end.
For Portland, they've gone 3 of 3 to begin the second. Three-pointer Sharp. Out of bounds, it'll be Raptors ball.
Careless turnover. You lose focus for even a moment in this league. That's the result.
Here's Schroeder. And he converts the layup. Schroeder's got 7 points.
Schroeder has speed to burn, but also has a great feel for finding angles to convert on the drive.
And here's Simons. Here's Ayton. And it's Portland scoring again.
The assist. Anthony.
Toronto's gone 3 of 6 from deep so far. Pass to Schroeder. Outside Anunoby. Shot clock at 6. Anunoby a screen on Thibault. The Raptors need to get off a shot. Now the Blazers moving it up. Here's Sharp. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Sharp wants to go to the line. You've got to love his willingness to accept contact.
So Toronto ends up going with a new group. And he makes both free throws. And here in the second quarter of action, as we approach 4 minutes played. Pirtle with a screen on Thibault to the inside. And the dunk by Pirtle.
The team really depends on Porter. He's a key part of their high-level offense.
The Trailblazers have gotten off to a perfect 4-for-4 start in the second. Simons passes to Ayton. It's hauled in by the Raptors. Trent outside. Boucher on the screen. Let's go with a 3. Trent's shot is off.
The defense got lucky there. That's one you expect him to drain.
And he goes in for the dunk.
Sharp's in his groove now. Don't let him get started.
Toronto trailing. Pass to Pirtle. Here's Dick. Pirtle with a screen on Simons. Dick. And the dunk by Pirtle.
And B.A., he takes his rebounding so serious.
This dude is such a grinder. His teammates appreciate the effort. Just goes all out on the glass.
You know, this is one of his specialties, keeping plays alive, creating second chance opportunities.
Yeah, when you let Ayton get the ball close, it's over. DeAndre is just too skilled.
The Raptors have gone 6 of 11 here in the second quarter. Here's Dick. Still no points. They grab their own miss. Second chance shot. Stolen by Ayton. And so the ball out of bounds. Ayton touches it last. And Toronto calls time here.
Pardon?
Trent for 3. No good on the buzzer beater. And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. It's the Trailblazers up by 2. And we'll be right back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. See you in just a bit. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Nice game. Great performance by DeAndre Ayton.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
This is his challenge, to continue to dominate, to help them try to close strong here in the second half.
Checking out the group for Chauncey Billups to start the second half. Thybulle and Grant are at the forward spots. Sharp out there with Malcolm Brogdon. And it's Ayton in at the 5. 2 on the clock. Oh, he drains it. His 6th make and 9 tries so far.
And this is how dynamic Ayton can be on the offensive end. Keep getting him the ball, please.
And that's an intentional foul. Achua's checked in for Toronto. Siakam in the post. He's covered by Grant. Oh, he muscles it in through the contact. They call the foul, and he's on his way to the line. When you look at Pascal Siakam, Smitty, he's really stepped up and accepted more responsibility.
Yes, this demonstrates leadership, B.A. Siakam is a go-to guy for this team. Someone they trust to deliver in big moments.
From deep, Brogdon.
A legitimate threat beyond the arc. Brogdon's sense for when to shoot from there is outstanding.
Schroeder against Brogdon. To the left wing. Barnes with a screen on Grant. Siakam in the post. Covered by Thybulle. And Siakam gets it to go.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Listen, put the ball in the hands of your best scorers and let them go to work. Keep it simple.
Brogdon feeling it out a bit. Brogdon with a strong finish.
Well, Brogdon was not messing around there. The defense is right up on him, and he still finds the finish.
Anunoby for 3. Achua against Ayton. Achua passes to Anunoby. Back to Achua. Kicks it out to Siakam. And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, B.A., that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it.
The Raptors making a switch here. Boucher's checked in. Kicks it out to Anunoby. Beyond the arc. Drills it from deep. Anunoby's got 10 points in the game.
What I like about OG Anunoby for a young player, he's not pushing to do more than they want him to do.
Stolen by Schroeder. He's all alone. Throw it down on the breakaway jam.
And that's gotta hurt. A turnover for a free run at the rim.
And now we know who has the momentum.
But the truth is, those type of plays are going to happen. You just have to regroup mentally and get back to work.
Yeah, Brogdon is giving his all on offense so far, putting in the sweat to be a difference maker on the scoreboard.
Pass to Boucher. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. And the Raptors lead by 1. Here in the second half, these teams still neck and neck.
I really like how each team is matching the other's intensity.
Inside, here's Thybulle, and that one is hammered home.
Oh, what ferocity on the throwdown. I just love when he goes up with purpose.
Where was the D right there? The effort lacking big time.
In a close game like this, everything has to be challenged, and everything has to be earned.
Boucher down low, working on Grant, and the basket by Boucher.
Chris Boucher's coaches and teammates love seeing this. They know how efficient he can be inside.
And there's 1:38 left in the third quarter. It's stolen by Barnes. Anunoby on the wing. He's got 10. Pass to Boucher. Back to Anunoby.
When you talk about OG Anunoby, here's a guy who gets better every season, works hard on his game.
The first one falls. For the Trailblazers, Brown, he's checked in for Grant. Anthony Simons comes in for Sharp. And it's Scoot Henderson in for Malcolm Brogdon.
Making shots at the line. You need a good routine, and he certainly has one.
And they call an illegal screen here.
That's just being out of sync and at the worst time, costly.
Well, the league has put an emphasis to crack down on illegal screens.
Yes, the last few years, the rules changes have tended to benefit the offenses. This evens things out a bit.
Porter finds Trent. To the paint. Here's Pirtle. And the layup is good. Pirtle's got 6.
Pirtle is just a brick wall. Then you have to try and roll with him to the basket. Good luck.
Outside Thibault. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. And he makes a first. And so he hits both. There's 42 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Pass to Pirtle. Out left to the wing. Boucher against Brown. 6 on the shot clock. And Boucher the bucket on the assist by Pirtle. He's got 6.
Nice play, Boucher. Maintaining focus after what could have been called a foul.
Out to Simons. And he jams it home with authority.
His hang time on the rim puts a sweet cherry on top, B.A.
It's a close game, and those displays of explosiveness can jumpstart a team. He can't hit that time. That takes us to the end of the third quarter. What a game. Neither team giving ground. Well, what a terrific game it's been so far. But this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Barnes and Siakam in at the forward positions. Dennis Schroeder is out there with OG Anunoby. And it's Achua in at the 5 down low. That's the 5 out there for the Raptors. Siakam draws the double. Achua finds Schroeder. Again gets it to go. He can't miss. 5 for 5.
This is when your interior D has to be on high alert.
Now Henderson. Shoots over Schroeder. And the ball out of play. The Raptors will have it.
Unforced turnovers. They'll drive your coach insane.
So for the Blazers, Grant's checked in for Brown. Sharp comes in for Simons. And Malcolm Brogdon is subbed in for Henderson. Outside Schroeder. It's Barnes on the wing. Thibault with a steal. Out of bounds. The Raptors will take it. Porter Jr., he's checked in for Schroeder. The Raptors with a lead. Siakam the screen. An open look for Porter. Cash money on the open jump shot.
Well, part of Porter's efficiency comes from good decision making. Gets the shot he wants and doesn't hesitate.
Outside Brogdon. Fourth quarter still young. Just over a minute played. Pass to Sharp. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Grant. To the middle. Here's Brogdon. There's the block.
Otto Porter with the reach to get that one. He gobbled it up.
Achua. Nice assist and nice finish. Solid play all the way around. And it's a 9-point Toronto lead. Timeout called. Portland. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
During that break, Coach Chauncey Billups had some advice for the team. He ripped into their perimeter game and their energy level, saying to his guys, they're just running through the motions out there. There's no hustle or desire to chase them off the three-point line or to try to get open looks from deep on the other end. Guys?
And Allie, thanks. Portland's shooting the ball incredibly well tonight, 73% from the floor. Ayton, a screen on Porter. The drive by Brogdon, and Brogdon with the stuff.
Look at Brogdon get up to hammer it down. Finishes like this get him and his teammates fired up.
Brogdon against Porter, and the whistle blows. It's going to be on Malcolm Brogdon. That'll get him his 4th foul of the game. Siakam, the pass to Achua. Achua with a screen on Brogdon. Back to Achua. This one for 3. That one drops, and it comes off an assist from Porter. Porter's got 3 assists in the game.
There's always been a level of savvy to Porter's game. Beautiful pass.
Ayton finds Brogdon. Back to Ayton. Oh, and the jam by Ayton!
And he's got such great hands. Ayton corrals rebounds and doesn't lose his touch on follow-ups.
Porter against Brogdon. Kicks it out to Barnes. Banked it in off the glass.
The paint is where Barnes is most dangerous. He attacks without hesitation.
Down low. Achua with a steal. Porter with it. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Malcolm Brogdon. That's it for him. He's fouled out of the game.
That's a tough walk back to the showers. I'm pretty sure he'd like to have a couple of those plays back.
The Trailblazers making a switch here. Simons checked in. Pass to Siakam. Shot clock at 5. And his 5th basket. Now 5 for 8. Looking comfortable out there.
Their offense has been unstoppable, just firing on all cylinders.
It's been tremendous job of play calling and execution. They just continue to increase this lead. I mean, you won't see this too often. Getting denied at the rim. He's likely to remember that one.
Fires in the triple.
Gotta love how they've just maintained their intensity, even when they're this far up.
They don't want to leave no chance for a comeback. Just focus on playing the right way.
And that one's good. Sharp.
No wonder Sharp was so open. Did you see where he shot that one from? Goodness.
They can take their time if they want.
Yes, you have to regroup. Make sure you get a good shot.
Back to Achua. Kicks it out to Siakam. Launches a 3. And the Raptors another 3.
They came out and had a statement win with their performance tonight. A fantastic effort to get it done here for the Raptors.
It was stop and go for them along the way, but they finally seized full control of this game.
BA, the scoreboard definitely doesn't tell the whole story. They were able to pull things together when things got tough, and of course, they closed strong.
Porter from outside. And Ayton pulls it down. On offense, here are the Trailblazers. Trailing by 13, and it's Simons missing. And it's the Raptors with the ball.
That's his 4th personal foul. 14 foul.
Now here's Porter. Kicks it out to Siakam. That one drops, and it comes off an assist from Porter. And the Raptors lead by 16.
This has to feel good. They gave their fans a show and secured the W.
They're going to win by a nice margin. The effort was there all night.
1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Back to Porter. Shoots over Simons. Porter's shot is off. Siakam against Simons. And here's Grant from the arc. So no problem for Toronto as they get... All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. Thank you for joining us.
sports can't wait to. And when you consider how athletic Doris both these teams are, what do you think both should be looking to do here tonight?
Well, Kevin, athleticism is best showcased in transition, so we expect the pace to be high. There is going to be pressure at the rim. The potential for the spectacular could happen on any moment.
Now let's take a look at the Bulls' opening lineup. We'll see DeRozan and Williams playing it forward. Ball and Levine are the guard set, and it's Vucevic in its center. So timeout called here, the first for Toronto. And the Raptors making a change here. Achua's checked in. Siakam sets a screen for Barnes. Shot clock at 6. Here's Achua. Good, and it's Barnes picking up the assist. Achua's got the opening field goal of the game for the Raptors. And here is Ball. He kicks it to Vucevic. Fires the 3. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Well, once a non-existent part of his game, right? Vucevic now is a threat from 3. You have to honor that shot.
Hey, Greg, to touch on the Bulls for a moment, defense has been an emphasis for them.
It has, and they went through several years playing subpar D, and it cost them. They began to turn things around a couple seasons ago, and it has served them well.
The Raptors have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Nobody near Schroeder, and again, Toronto with the triple.
Well, you can see Schroeder willing to take more and more threes. If you're going to stay in the league, you've got to make them.
Levine wide open, and right away they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Oh, Chicago's gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. Here's DeRozan. That one wide left. Toronto, they've gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Siakam for 3. Chicago grabs the miss. Ball with a wide open look. Off target from outside.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Siakam, that's good.
When you have vision at the forward spot, it always opens up and elevates a team. Scotty Barnes passing on display.
Ball feeling it out a bit. Out to DeRozan. Williams, a screen on Barnes. And the Bulls with another miss. Toronto, they've gone 4 of 7 from the field, shooting over 50%. Anunoby has the open look. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Anunoby's got 6 points.
Boy, just tremendous concentration on deep range. OG Anunoby is really coming along as a shooter.
The wide open look here for Vucevic. And the Bulls with another miss. Raptors leading by 7. Doris looking at Precious Achiuwa. He brings value as a multi-positional defender.
Exactly right, Kevin, because he's able to switch comfortably out onto guards. He can rebound against bigs who are bigger than he is. Achiuwa might be undersized, but his athleticism and effort make up for it.
Levine inside the three-point line. Gets an open look and hits. He has 5.
I tell you, a number of ways to score off the pick and roll, and Levine makes it look easy.
Lets it go from deep. And again, Toronto with the triple.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
And give them credit for approaching this game with the right energy and intensity. This team has attacked every chance they've gotten.
Fast break. Here come the Raptors. Passes it to Achiuwa. Yes, that goes in. Achiuwa's got his second basket of the game.
Building up a big early lead, they have taken charge of this game.
And they've been doing it largely at the offensive end. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout.
And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. For 3, Levine, and play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
Bulls trail by 16. On the wing, Levine. He's guarded by Anunoby. Vucevic setting the pick for Levine. An absolute bomb from three-point range. Levine's got 8.
That's a tough take. Levine calm in the face of pressure.
And the shot will not go from Anunoby. Here's Vucevic. He'll bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. It's hauled in by Achua. Achua's got 5 rebounds tonight. And Siakam throws it down.
Well, there's elite athleticism by Pascal Siakam. Makes that easy work.
And stolen by Siakam. A big-time effort for OG Anunoby, providing a lot of energy for the Raptors. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for Toronto.
They've looked to fire as much as possible from outside the arc, and so far they are hitting at a high clip.
They've also done a really good job taking advantage of miscues. Their defense has been stifling in this one.
Barnes and Siakam will slot in at the small and power forward. OG Anunoby is out there with Dennis Schroeder. And it's Achua in at the 5. That's the group for Toronto to start the second quarter. Now Toronto, Doris, losing in the play-in was a disappointment to say the least last year. But we know this is a young team.
Well, to your point, Kevin, if you look at the minutes distribution, in the top 8, 7 guys were under 30. But you've now had a head coaching change. There are some decisions to be made about which direction you're going in. Are you developing that young talent? Are you moving pieces to try to acquire a more veteran team?
Here's Achua. The dunk by Achua.
Scotty Barnes is a well-rounded basketball player. Passing is part of that, guys. Pretty pass there.
There's Ball with the 3. The kick out to Williams. Ball against Anunoby. And stolen by Achua. This one for 3. Anunoby, no good. Bulls trail by 16. And we're now about a minute and a half into the second quarter. Here's Williams, and it's slammed in by Williams.
And you have to have an appreciation for Ball's passing skills. I mean, he just sees the floor beautifully, easily working the ball over 2 open teammates.
Here's Barnes. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
Boy, that's a backbreaker. Takes it right into the rim and extends their lead.
You want to make sure your opponent knows they have absolutely 0 chance of a comeback, and nice finish by him.
Catching up on the changes for Toronto. Pirtle, he's checked in for Precious Achua. Boucher comes in for Pascal Siakam. Trent's checked in for OG Anunoby. And Dick subbed in for Dennis Schroeder.
Well, I know he doesn't have to get too high to slam it home, but it doesn't take away from the force and the message sent on the dunk.
Levine, that's good. And coaches have these sayings, Doris. Among them, the ball finds energy. What does that mean?
It means, Kevin, that the ball honors basketball players who play the right way. In other words, play hard, try cutting, rebounding, pursuing loose balls. If you're playing with energy, usually the rest takes care of itself.
For Toronto, they have made their only other free throw attempt today on an earlier trip to the line. And the technical free throw, missing that time. They'll retain possession here, however. And the Raptors making a change here. Porter's checked in. Trent outside. Shot clock at 5. And again, no good by Toronto.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
Dick with the steal. And now Dick moving the ball. No one.
And a nice burst of speed from Dick there in transition. Young guys can really hustle.
Craig finds White. Puts up a deep 3. It's hauled in by Trent. Raptors leading by 19 points. Dick wide open. Second chance effort. In deep. Trent drops it in.
Well, Trent Jr. has a reputation of being a shooter, but don't sleep on his athletic ability and skill. Nice finish inside.
Here's White. No good on the three. The Raptors have gone 6 of 9 in the second quarter. Some good work from the field. Greg, one thing you know you're getting with Gary Trent Jr., volume three-point shooting. He lets it fly.
And he is really fearless at the arc. I think because of his consistency. And when he gets hot, well, he can get on a burner.
58 seconds left now here in the second. Dick passes to Pirtle. Now Boucher. 4 on the shot clock. Caruso grabs the miss.
Boy, he really wanted that shot, trying to make the defense pay for leaving him that wide open.
And Drummond throws it down.
Boy, power play by Andre Drummond. He has made a career out of stress testing the rims.
And it's Trent in the corner. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Wasted no time on that one.
Well, that possession to me highlights the importance of creating for your teammates.
17 seconds left here in the second. Boucher kicks to Pirtle. Trent against Caruso. And Gary Trent Jr. gets the three. Trent's got 5 points so far.
This guy is so comfortable from beyond the arc. You give Gary Trent Jr. a look from three and look out, folks.
And so it's the Toronto Raptors. Thank you, David, for that interview. And we'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball. Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. And on the floor for Billy Donovan as we get into the second half. Star pair of Levine and DeRozan are your wingmen. Vucevic is the pivot. Williams is in the other post spot. And it's boom, in at the point. Trent kicks to Boucher. Over Williams. Stolen by Levine. And then Levine with the jam.
Such a big-time athlete. Levine makes the hardest moves look easy.
Here's Dick. He's covered by Ball. Dick, that's good.
Oh, that's just silky smooth there. I mean, he made that around the back lay-in. Looked like it was nothing.
Doris, we know one thing the Raptors had benefited from was consistent leadership.
There's no doubt about that, Kevin. You think about the front office consistency, and success in the NBA generally starts from the top and trickles down. You can absorb a coaching change and still have a culture in place because, again, things start at the top.
Trent gets the bucket. Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play. Trent against Levine. Outside DeRozan. Vucevic, a screen on Trent. The open shot, Levine. And the Bulls tack on 2 more.
Yeah, there's the versatility Levine brings to your team. This guy can go on scoring runs and keep you afloat.
Boucher sets a screen for Dick. Here's the three. Boucher's shot is off. And so it's Ball who brings the ball up for the Chicago Bulls. They trail by 14. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, Kevin. In 2022, LeBron James joined Michael Jordan as the only NBA players who are also billionaires. But with the growth in player salaries, that's probably going to change. In fact, for those players entering the league now, every rookie class may contain 1 or 2 future billionaires. Good work if you can get it, Kevin.
Yeah. No kidding, DA. Thank you.
How
quick with that shot off the catch with Scotty Barnes. My goodness, defense didn't have a chance to react.
Levine looking around, driving the lane, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Well, GA, for the Bulls, it's been a struggle to find consistency the past few seasons.
It's been a one step forward, one step back kind of situation. That they don't need to set their sights on a title yet. They just have to establish that winning culture.
Anunoby, good.
OG Anunoby has put in such work on his perimeter game, and boy, that three-point shot getting more and more dependable.
And Levine with the slam.
Here he comes, and there he goes.
Look at him punish that rim. Here's Anunoby. Here's Achua. And the Raptors tack on 2 more.
What you see is continued improvement in his ability to create for others. Great to see OG Anunoby make the open read.
To the paint, it's tipped to the inside. And there's Williams. That's good on the assist by Levine. Williams has got his second bucket of the game to go.
Well, we see a lot of emphasis on three-point shooting nowadays, but you'll take that look right there any night of the week.
Anunoby against Levine. The pass to Siakam. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. You know what you love seeing from Pascal Siakam is his confidence continuing to grow.
And Kevin, especially when it comes to scoring. Pascal understands how valuable he is to his team and how much they lean on him to step up on that end.
Shot from the top of the key. It's hauled in by the Raptors. Achua's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Anunoby, good.
OG Anunoby, because of his athletic ability, can be special in the open floor. Nice finish there.
Levine for 3. Siakam pulls it in. Raptors leading by 21. Up and in on the layup. Siakam's got 4 points this quarter.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
And stolen by Achua. Pass to Anunoby. The shot and game clock separated by 4. Connects from 3-point range.
And I'll tell you, OG Anunoby showing you what could happen if he puts it all together. Doing work, OG.
That one drops for him.
Look at the space he had on that one, though. There's an obvious speed mismatch between the two.
Here's Anunoby. And the Raptors hit again from deep.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
A big-time effort for OG Anunoby. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Barnes and Siakam will slot in at the small and power forward. Dennis Schroeder is out there with Anunoby. And it's Achua in at the 5. That's the 5 out there for the Raptors. Siakam for 3. They get it again. A shot off that time. The Bulls shooting 47%, pretty solid. Carter, the pass to Craig. Now here's Caruso. Lets the 3 fly. It's rebounded by Anunoby. Raptors shooting a scorching 68% in the game. Nice catch and finish on the alley-oop.
Want easy looks? Don't allow the defense to set up.
What a beautiful fast break opportunity, and the finish pretty good.
And that one's good. Drummond.
Boy, you love the kind of space that Andre Drummond eats up on the interior. Some guys don't play up to their size. Andre Drummond sure does.
Pass to Achua. Takes a three. Good for the 5th time in 5 shots. He remains perfect.
Listen, this guy is not the most dangerous threat from there, but you have got to honor the shooting a little bit.
Out to the right wing. Cuts off the pass. Siakam for 3. Passes it to Achua. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder. Achua's got 6 here in this quarter. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for Toronto.
I like their defense today, and we don't talk about that side of the ball enough. You can really change a game when you get a bunch of steals and get out in transition.
And their fast break has also been a key metric in this one. They have had a significant advantage in transition over the course of this game.
Kobe White, he's checked in for the Bulls. The Raptors have gone 3 of 5 here in the 4th quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. Drills it from outside.
Yeah, coming down the stretch, they've become reliant upon their perimeter game.
Boy, the three-point arc has been a major factor in what they've done here tonight. You love the aggressiveness.
Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. And again, Toronto with the triple.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
And I think the defender knows once he gets cooking, look out. The bucket looks awfully big to him right now.
And it's White missing.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
And again, no good by Chicago. And here's Toronto. They're on a 14-5 run. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the 4th quarter. Craig, good.
Have to love the ball distribution. Keep everyone involved.
And Schroeder's got the ball here for the Raptors. And the pass to Achua. Launches a 3. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder. Schroeder's got 3 assists in the game. .153 left here in the 4th quarter. Back to Craig. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Here's Caruso. Another 3 for Chicago.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Shots good by Achua.
We are talking about a very solid passer at his position. Schroeder identifying an open teammate.
Drummond with a screen on Anunoby. Caruso, the pass to Drummond. And the foul called on OG Anunoby. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
That's his 3rd personal foul. 2nd team foul.
Knocked away.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for Toronto.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
Pass to Barnes. Over to the left wing. Puts one up from 19. Off the left rim and out. For Chicago, they've gone 4 of 8 in this 4th quarter, shooting an even 50% from the field. They get the rebound. Pass to Craig. White, wide open. He fires. Hits it from 3-point range.
An assertive offensive player. White knows he has the green light to rise and fire.
Achua. And he can't answer back. The 3-pointer offline. The wide open look here for Caruso. They get it back. Here's Craig. No good on the triple. So it's Toronto now. Well, for the Raptors, they can just run out the clock. Right wing. Terry looking over the floor, kicks it to White. From deep, basket good.
And it took him a little while, but he's really got that three working now. This has been a different quarter for him.
And so Toronto.
Let's go.